side, but it seems all fixed now, so we can start.
Yeah, we'll just keep track and see when the runner's ready up, and everything should be ready to go. So,
Yeah.
sorry for the delay.
And they both start. Did Alibaba start early? Or just stream delay?
I don't know if he started early or he has less delay.
I think just less delay.
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Gundrake, and with my
I
wonderful co-commentator, Dakshul?
Yeah. Yeah, Duxul. Hi. Right, so both starting off as Hunter. Pink with the Master Key and Alibaba with Firebombs. So I think we're going to see Alibaba running standard Male Draker, while Pink will probably do DT +5, I would guess.
Yes, that's the routes both players have been using over the tournament so far. So Alibaba killing Asylum Demon with Black Firebombs. Pink will kill Asylum Demon with the Short Sword later. It's a bit slower, but like that he can start with the Master Key.
Yeah, and if you start with Black Firebombs as Hunter, you'll need to do Blighttown skip or do a fairly lengthy extra bit of running to get to Blighttown later.
And just off the back, both talking to Oscar instead of killing him, because if you mash through the text, it's actually 2 seconds faster to talk to him than killing him, because his death animation is quite long.
Yeah. So just picking up the bow, which is one of the main reasons we start as Hunter, is for a glitch they're going to be doing later. Oh, not getting the extra damage.
Not getting the extra damage. Ooh. So yeah, there's a thing, when you jump attack on Asylum Demon, you can actually get the damage of your jump attack in, and after that the mount damage from the plunge. So he can save 1.5 hits with that, I think. And that works with pretty much every weapon that's long enough, and even the short sword is long enough for that.
Okay. So, Alibaba's straight off, running straight towards Undead Berg for the first bit of the game. And Pink doing the same, and the routes will probably diverge pretty much immediately.
Yes, Alibaba will go to lower Underberg and Pink won't. So it will look like Pink is ahead by a bit after that segment, but he's really not.
Alibaba's also going to be doing the merchant snipe, while Pink actually wants to buy things from that merchant, so nice clip through the Drake's claw though.
Yeah, if you roll too early on that Drake, he can actually damage and one-shot you.
Yeah, I've done that. It's
yeah, I also did that.
I didn't know it could happen until it happened, kind of thing. Okay, yeah, Alibaba's doing lower Undead Berg skip. Pink buying, I assume, the rapier and bottomless box.
So Alibaba's pretty much in the most scary early game spot ever, lower Undead Berg. Every enemy here has bleed damage, and it's not an area you're supposed to be in your early game. That's why he will quit out a lot.
It's one of the areas where you lose a lot of in-game time. I mean, not in-game time, real time. Because of all the quitting out. Yeah.
Yes, Alibaba will do Male Draker and Pink will do DT +5 probably. Pink got the throwing knives to throw them at the Hellkite Dragon in about 1.5 minutes. Since... Wait, he has a bow, he doesn't need the throwing knives.
Yeah, I think he'll just... Oh, I think he wants the throwing knives for later, maybe?
Maybe for ceaseless discharge.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Ooh, Pink going completely one-handed with an R2
Completely one
finish.
hand. Seemed okay. So Alibaba's got out of lower undead berg pretty cleanly. Nice loading world. Isn't there like there's a set of clips that someone had, which is Dark Souls giving up on loading, and I think that might have just happened to Alibaba.
Yeah, that might have happened. That's
You can see there was no flaw, so hopefully he can get back into the game. I assume he's just had to restart the game.
I hope he knows how to fix that.
Rip save.
And
does the save will get corrupted? Oh no.
It can happen that the save gets corrupted, yes. I had that happen once during a run, really late at lower Underberg, and Capra Demon completely deloaded.
Oh no.
So yeah, that's...
So he might be in a bit of trouble there.
He is in big trouble. We might have to ask Pink if he wants to restart this race, if Alibaba can fix this, because that's a rare problem, and fixing it is not that easy.
Yeah, so... Yeah, Alibaba had bits of the game not load, Zaz.
Yeah, he had the rare Dark Souls 1 giving up feature. He just fell through the floor after picking up gold pane resin. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do now.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
What he says. Meanwhile, Pink is trying to do a Sensegate skip, I think. The looks of it. Quite
Yeah,
early.
he goes for Sensegate too. He will do gargoyles later on. I guess he doesn't want to do them with a Drake Sword.
Killing the hollow, so can't be followed. And so he can rest at the bonfire.
Yeah. Let me see if I maybe can contact Alibaba. Goddammit, he's
Looks
not
like he's
online in Discord.
Yeah.
Do we have the...
His timer's running again. I don't know.
His
I'm
timer's
sure we'll get a
running
message.
all the time.
It's been pausing every so often, so you can try to load something.
Yeah, let me actually join the SRL real quick and ask him. No, I don't want to update live split now. What is this? Dark Souls. Oh, I can't join the race anymore since it started. Yeah, that makes completely sense.
Started. Yeah. Oh! Pink getting hit by one of the traps. That's
Oh yeah, Pink. That was Pink's side.
kind of unfortunate. Oh, and yeah, he's died, so he'd have to do Sensegate skip again. So yeah, we don't quite know why Alibaba hasn't managed to get the game running again. We haven't heard anything yet.
The game sometimes behaves really badly when that happens. Sometimes you can't even start it. And yeah, if anyone knows how to fix that, like hopefully Kamul is here or anyone, then we might. But yeah, that's also not doing anything since we can't contact Alibaba.
Pink doing Sensegate skip again. Well, just I guess. Okay, so yeah.
Ooh, getting stuck in the corner.
So one of the things you don't really get told about this skip is that it's actually really difficult to control your character in this camera mode. It's very, very sensitive to turning. But thankfully, in Dark Souls 1, it just means that you spend a bit of extra time most of the time, especially if you've killed that hollow, in making your way to Sen's Fortress. But in in Dark Souls 3, when you do the similar Farron keep skip, generally means you just fall to your death as soon as you've got the camera.
So yeah, Pink back and Pink back in Sense Fortress. Hopefully, what?
Yeah,
Why is he punching?
Get his anger out on the trap that killed him. Alibaba had a game break, basically.
Yeah, he had a rare loading failure, which ended up in completely destroying his game. And if he gets really unlucky, he might even lose his save file.
Well, he's already lost more time than he'd been running for at this point.
Like 6 minutes already. And it's not helping that he has a really low tier PC.
Yeah.
In the worst case, he even needs to re-download the game, and that would take ages for his connection.
Yeah, that would be a bit too much. So Pink is pretty much through most of Sense Fortress now, and one thing to note, I guess, that's different from most other routes is Pink has not got the red tier stone ring, and so has not set it up for Iron Golem.
Hey, he got his game going again.
Looks like Alibaba is back.
Yep, but his timer is on 0.
His timer is on 0. I don't know if he's going to ask Pink if they can restart.
Yeah, he should.
Pink.
I think Pink will agree to that. Pink is a nice person.
I mean, hopefully they both still have time to do the run, because it's been quite the delay.
Yeah, we already had the delay at the start of over 25 minutes.
We're swapping down. Pink doesn't want to restart, apparently, which is not good for Alibaba.
That's not good for him, no. Maybe Pink is not looking at the SR or his own chat. But on the other hand, it's understandable if he doesn't want to restart.
Yeah, given how delayed the start of the race was.
We gotta see. We can't say anything for sure now. Iron Golem not falling off though. And Green Blossom spreads. What happened? Alibaba had a rare loading bug and pretty much his game completely crashed for 6 or 7 minutes. Yeah, I can't imagine that Pink would say he doesn't want to reset. He probably just doesn't see it.
Nice Iron Golem.
Yeah, he might have it minimized. And we can't even notify him over Discord, since streamer mode is enabled. Why is only half of Alibaba's character loaded? His PC is as strong as a PlayStation 2. So yeah, I guess we just commentate on what Pink is doing now.
Yeah, I guess so. Until we'll let the others try and sort out anything else going on.
So yeah,
so we saw Pink do the... Yeah.
Pink and Arnold though, getting past the rafters. That's a pretty scary place. Because the enemies there can vacuum backstab you as long as they are behind you. They can cancel everything they do into a backstab.
Yeah, it's pretty good when they grab you from a really far distance and just drag you into their backstab.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's kind of a real shame. Yeah. No worries. Okay, so Pink grabbing the Dark Moon bonfire. Did he grab both bonfires? Or
I think he took the Anaconda one for safety.
Yeah. Well, it seemed to take him like another 5 minutes or so to get the race to start. Yeah. Get started again.
Oh yeah, since he forfeited at the
Oh, is his hard drive actually just gone?
Oh, his hard drive is fucked.
In the chat.
Yeah, I see it now that he typed in chat. Yeah, I think Ali, can you somehow get your game running, or is your hard drive just too completely ruined that you can't do anything? Oh yeah, right. We have like half a minute of delay compared to the original stream. Oh, we are half a minute ahead of that.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate. Yeah, it says it's just gone. Oh, okay.
Even loading doesn't work,
So,
I see. Well, that's pretty unfortunate.
Right, so Pink's now doing the
always
rafters, which is a scary bit. Oh, nice.
Yeah. We don't know what happens now. I guess we have to talk to Pink if he wants to take the win or if he is up for a rematch. But I think we will get a rematch on that. But first of all, we need to be able to contact Pink in some way. He probably has everything down other than the game and his splits.
Oh, did he get the throwing knives for ONS?
Knowing Pink, it could be. Because it's Pink. Always good memes. I mean, he tried to kill Artorias with a throwing knife in one of his races.
Oh.
Pink can have the win. Okay. I guess we see how we take it. I have to talk to Typo and Brute for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just commentate on Pink's run, since he will probably going to finish it.
Right, so heading towards on-stream smoke without RTSR.
He didn't even pick RTSR up.
Yeah, I don't think he used it at all. which means that it'll take a few extra hits, but Pink can also take an extra hit. Oh, the dodges, the insane dodges.
Dance Master on.
It's one of the most, it's one of the most frustrating things about this fight is just Ornstein's dance moves.
And Smo constantly shoveling if he wants to.
Yeah, and the fact that Smo can actually move you around with his shovel as well and just mess things.
So much that can go wrong.
Without you. Oh yeah, just heal.
Yeah, he even leveled Vitality for this fight.
Oh right. He doesn't do what was it? Wear certain amounts of armor in order to take an extra hit or something that I've seen. I think Siege do.
Yeah, Siege in his ESM Maildraker.
Yeah, because there are some routes which do this fight without RTSR.
Yeah, any
not many. Oh yeah, the any percent route which just doesn't get RTSR at all.
What a great route.
Well, one of the issues with RTSR, I guess, in an 8% route is just that it takes quite a long time just to run there.
Yeah, it takes more time to run there and grab it than it saves.
Oh, just tanking the lightning. Flexing Tooth. Oh yeah, Flexing Tooth, of course. Also does this fight without RTSR.
Man, Pink having a lot of misses on Smo. It's not aiming up on every hit though, so it's understandable that he misses. So yeah, usually you wanna aim up on Smo when you attack, because if you hit between his legs you miss an attack, so you won't get a stagger. But since Pink leveled like already 25 Vitality, it doesn't matter for him to miss an attack and get punished.
Yeah. And I don't think Pink's gonna leave it at 25. Or how much?
No, Pink will go much higher. So yeah, again, killing an NPC. This time killing the NPC is actually faster than talking to the NPC.
Yeah.
Which is sad, I would much rather kill Oscar than Guinevere. Personally.
She's just an illusion.
But she seems so nice.
Yeah, and the other part to shooting an arrow at her is it allows you to get access to the Gwendolyn fight later.
Without picking up the ring.
Did he buy 2 different kinds of arrows?
I think he did.
Okay, interesting.
So
and
yeah,
now
he's
going to Gargoyles.
He will go to Gargoyles, yes. So the arrows are used later in a glitch, which will make Pink a little god.
He's equipping the arrows now. I'm intrigued.
Pink might do his no RTSR 2 King setup.
Oh, does he need the specific arrows for that?
Yeah, he shoots 2 arrows.
It's kind of so. Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. So later in the route, there's a fight which is supposed to be 4 kings, but you can actually damage the kings after they've already been killed. And if you do enough damage to take off what would be the health bar of another king, then you can do the fight in 2 kings. And if you could do enough damage to kill 3 more kings, you can get 1 king. But that's really only in Magic you can do that.
Yeah, Magic only. And here we see typical Pink
with the armor.
Going Havels.
Oh, not even move swaps, just tanking.
Just tanking. Pink is a great player. That's the true Dark Souls experience.
Oh, there we go. So yeah, at this point with this weapon, it's a pretty easy fight.
Yeah, it would have been a lot easier if he would have actually moved swap, but
Wait, you don't use DBGS for that, Lich?
Who knows about Lich buns? DST strats?
For everything was. It you used to do like Hate Spear into DBGS or something?
I have no
And
clue.
now
It's
it's
Dark Souls 2.
Rapier or something?
Alibaba had hard drive issues, so his game got a rare loading bug, and he can't start it up anymore. Pretty unfortunate.
Okay, so. Oh! Oh, he failed bench skip.
Failed it
And
twice.
he's losing like 10 minutes each try. 3 to. Oh.
Already
Really,
30 minutes
this was
lost.
just not meant to be. Oh dear.
No.
I think he really wants. There we go.
Yeah, and Estes
Giving
plus
the
1.
Firekeeper soul. Yeah, unfortunately, Alibaba's had some loading issues and had to forfeit the race. Anyone
Pink
else?
probably doesn't even know that Alibaba forfeited. Because we tried to contact Pink over many ways, even the SRL channel, and it seems like Pink just has everything minimized other than the game into splits. But he would need to finish the run anyway, since Alibaba said that he doesn't want a re-race. Pink can have the win.
Right. So Pink is now heading towards the Quelag fight. Which at this point, with the weapon he has, should be pretty quick.
Pretty quick and pretty easy.
Although not quite as quick, because no RTS up.
Well, RTSR only saves 2 hits in this fight.
Yeah, but how many
So
hits
he
is
has
the
to
fight?
do, yeah, that way he has to do 5 instead of 3 hits.
Yeah. And he's also going to run and get the Dragon Scale in order to upgrade the weapon.
Yeah, he will also dupe that Dragon Scale later to get his Dragon Tooth 2+5. In around 5 minutes, Pink will get casual level 250, I think. Man, we will have to answer a lot what happened to Alibaba, I think.
Yeah. Hardware issues. Game not loading.
Fiesel, be kind and make a command for us. I still don't understand Pink's pathing in this point. Like, why is he not just going straight to the domain, but taking that huge way around? Oh my god, what the fuck? Something opened. That's not supposed to open. No, Pink is not only running for the pleasure of the viewers, but since Pink needs to finish the race to win it actually, if he forfeits, no one is the winner of the race. Even if the opponent doesn't run, yes. And he ran for around 4 minutes until his game had a critical error. So yeah, Pink coming up at Quella. Pretty straightforward fight. Just run into her and hit her. Don't run into the lava. Hug her face so she can't hit you with close range attacks. That's actually pretty unlucky positioning Pink gets here. Because Quella is just standing in her own lava. So yeah, there you see Quirlac doing a close range attack and he just hugs her face, so she can't hit him. Pretty good fight despite the bad RNG. So yeah, Pink ringing the second bell to get access to Fremd, which he will need in a few... Actually, after the next warp.
Yeah. He's just gonna pick up the bonfire here and then head straight to Fremd for cheating, I guess.
Major cheating.
Major cheating.
Well, we can't change the SRL rules, sadly. And we have a scheduled race at this time, so why not just finish at least one of them?
Okay, so Pink going to place the Lord Vessel, and then he's going to go back to Fremd in order to quantity storage and do a lot of duping of souls and upgrade items. So kind of the way this glitch kind of works is you look at the 999 arrow drop that you see him doing here, and then the game actually stores that 999, and by bringing up this dialogue as you go to Fremd, it doesn't take the new maximum number that it should do, and instead it loads the one it remembers from looking at the arrows. And this means you can sell 999 of an item to Fremd, and if the item is in the bottomless box, this ends up underflowing, and you get the maximum number somehow.
Yeah, because you are not supposed to actually have 999 of that item, so the game gets a bit confused since 99 is the max number, so it just gives you 99 of it while you sell 999. What a nice game.
Yeah, it's very convenient. Yeah, so just a little bit of speaking to the merchant, and you got 10 million souls.
Yeah, casual 10 million souls after 30 minutes. Forget all of these how to get overpowered in 10-minute videos. This is how you do it.
Yeah, this game got pretty broken in the last few months.
Yeah, we found so much during the last year. So yeah, some casual level ups, just to become a bit strong. Level 167, no big deal.
Yeah, just a few.
Oh yeah, you can also, with the quantity storage, you can also dupe spells, so you can buy, like for instance, the one person that said he should do that in his SL1, you can dupe Great Chaos Fireball and stuff. Duck? I'm not sure. You're still in SRL with me? I'm not sure if you're RIP. Okay, so not only that Alibaba had issues, my co-commentator, Mr. Duck, also has some issues, it seems.
You sound really good, and I'm sure I do too.
You sound wonderful now. Man, I have like some curse when I'm commentating stuff. So yeah, that was Ceaseless Discharge. Pretty straightforward fight. No chance of dying for Pink since he has like 60 vitality now. And the Ring of Favor and Protection. It's because my game is German. Okay, Lich. Okay, so Pink will do a couple of cooldowns now to actually clip through the elevator and land on top of Demon Fire Sage. So what happens here is the elevator is part of the Demon Ruins area, and the character himself is in the Quellax domain area, so the elevator will load later, and that allows us to clip through the elevator. And conveniently enough, the Demon Fire Sage boss arena is right underneath that, and we can just plunge attack Demon Fire Sage. Also, his AI is disabled if we do it that way, since his AI is bound to the fog gates. Okay, coming up instantly at the next boss will be Centipede Demon. A big centipede surrounded by lava, and lava does a ton of damage. But Pink should be fine since he has a ton of HP and the Dragon Tooth +5 that's move swapped. And I don't think I explained move swap so far. So you see, if you look at Pink's screen, he is having his... Oh my god, Pink, don't die. Oh my... Okay, he quit out to be safe. So again, you see Pink having his Dragon Tooth in the left hand while two-handing it. That's normally not possible. And that's why you see the runners always jump and then switch out the bow for a big weapon. So during that jump, they queue up the animation to two-hand the bow, since it's the only weapon you're allowed to two-hand in your left hand. And if you do it properly, you two-hand another weapon in your left hand, while the game still thinks you're holding a bow. And since a bow doesn't have a running, rolling and backstab attack, and a plunging attack, it takes the information from your left-hand weapon, which in this case is a rapier type weapon, so with a running attack you get 2 quick steps, and that with a big weapon like the Dragon Tooth, and that just leads to insane damage like we see from Pink. So yeah, I hope everyone has sunglasses, because we are in Lost Isolith, the most pretty area in the game. And Pink is a bro looking up so we don't have to see the lava. What a good guy. Well, now we get the particles. Oh yeah, the reason Pink survives running over the lava is because he has the orange chart ring from the Centipede boss. If you beat that boss or cut off his hand, he gets the orange chart ring, and with that ring you get really reduced lava damage, so you can actually run through this area. Okay, the bad part of this area is over. Now to the worst part of this area, the boss. Which you will reach in a few minutes, I guess, in 1 minute I think. Bed of Chaos is a special boss. It's a puzzle boss, pretty much. You have to go to the left and kill one of its cores, then to the right, or in whichever order you want. And after that the middle part will open. But we don't like going to the sides, so Pink will show us a pretty cool bomb setup which makes this boss super easy and saves around a minute and a half. And I suggest for every casual player out there to learn this, because it will save you from a lot of frustration. Since this boss is pretty bad and no fun. Why isn't the guy on the left playing? He sadly had a rare loading issue and drive issues, so he can't play the game anymore and had to forfeit. Unfortunate. So yeah, Pink, I think Pink actually does this without the bow. So he will just use his head as a lineup to throw the bombs. But most people do it with the bow to aim at specific spots and throw the bombs. And if he does it, he did it perfectly. So now the middle part is open and he can go and kill the real boss. Okay, my co-commentator Doug will join up if everything is backed up for him. He has some issues right now. That's why I'm commentating alone for you guys. Okay, what's up next for Pink? He will go to Stray Demon. And he needs an item after he killed Stray Demon to enter the Painted World of Ariamis, another optional area of the game, which is not that easy to find since you first need to kill Stray Demon and get the key. And finding Stray Demon alone is already pretty tough if you don't know where he is. Also, you get around a good minute of chilling. What's going on here? Alibaba had hard drive issues, so his game completely gave up and he can't start running anymore. And also Doug has some issues, so he can't commentate with me right now. Speaking of the devil.
Hello again.
Hello.
Sorry about that. My internet just decided to die for a couple of minutes.
No worries. I have everything under control. Supreme Leader is not amused.
Oh. Yeah. It just...
So yeah, that was Stray Demon. Pretty straightforward fight. 5 hits. And now he will grab the Peculiar Doll, I think it's called, to enter the Painted World of Ariamis later on in the game. About how long is this run? Around an hour and 30 minutes if Pink keeps playing that well that he is right now.
Yeah, it's around 1 hour 30.
Yeah, he has a really good run. Didn't die a single time so far.
Oh, just look at his health.
Yeah, but even before he had that health bar, he didn't die.
True, true. So,
okay.
Actually rotating the stairs to bring them back down for when he needs to go to the Painted World after...
Yeah, he didn't do the elevator quit out. So, most skillful boss in the game. If Pink practiced this boss a lot, you will see a fast fight. If he didn't practice it, this might take some time. Looks like he practiced pretty good so far. Not that good anymore.
Didn't farm off enough with the bad RNG in previous runs.
Well, he practiced a lot. So yeah, this boss in reality is just pure RNG. You need the arrow attack to get close to him.
Yeah, if you're gonna get the 2 attacks you need him not to run away.
Yeah, because he can't instantly teleport away from you if he does the arrow attack. He first needs to finish that animation. And then you can stagger him and get 2 hits in, which is enough to kill him.
So, as Pink had fought Stray Demon and picked up the doll, he's now going to head straight into the Painted World. Which is one of those places where you sometimes find that, oh, I didn't pick up the doll.
Yeah, that's always good.
Which is especially likely to happen if you get killed by that Black Knight.
That Black Knight.
Oh, Pink not getting stuck by the geometry here. Oh no, a little bit.
For a second, Caster's Curse. Yeah, pretty much can't 130 RTA this anymore. You did it.
Oh. Taking the hits from the hollows.
I think Pink doesn't know that Alibaba is ripped. We tried to contact Pink over multiple ways, but I think he just has everything minimized other than his game and his timer.
Yeah. We don't know. But, I'll just,
Actually putting on Havel's gloves.
you put on the gloves. Interesting.
Well, I guess for bleed resistance, since bleed does percentage damage, so it will still tear him apart if he gets bled by Priscilla.
Yeah.
Is it bled or bleed?
I guess blood.
I'm never sure about that. Yeah, just casually tanking 2 arrows without getting staggered just because he wears gloves.
Oh, that's just outrageous.
God, I love Pink strats. Oh yeah, throwing knives for this boss.
Use of the throwing knives. Because with the throwing knives you can both see where she is, even if you don't get the lock-on tracking to show you.
Yeah, the reason that works is Priscilla goes invisible at the start of the fight, but if you throw an item into her, like a throwing knife, or shoot a dagger into her, the item won't go invisible, so you can see where she goes if you don't get the lock on. Pretty useful.
Alright, so I think heading towards the Dark Route section. Which is, it's one of the larger segments, I guess, of the game, because it leads you into the DLC at the end as well.
Yeah, and you do Duke's Archives before that.
Yeah, so it's a whole section of game where mainly you're trying to keep the same bonfire.
Yeah, since the hidden bonfire here is a not warpable bonfire, you really want to keep it, since it's really well placed for a few bosses and stuff you have to do, like Hydra and Freen does.
Yeah.
You pretty much see these runners always trying to keep a bonfire for a specific part of the game, and just clear everything around that bonfire, like Pink just did with Anolondo. And I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you every time.
No, it's fine. Yeah, so Pink is now he's going to reveal this hidden bonfire, and that's going to sort of be his base for the next few bosses, including, and the biggest section is the Seath section, where you do it all while keeping that bonfire, because that's quite a long bit.
Yeah, it's like 6 minutes of running to reach the boss.
Yeah, you run past at least like 2 bonfires on the way that you don't want to take unless you're...
Well, you would want to, but it would lose so much time.
But it'll lose you a lot of time. Unfortunately, not that it actually will make a difference in terms of the race, I guess.
It wouldn't make a difference here, but Pink probably still thinks everything is on the line.
Yeah. I want to know if that would be RTSR.
And that's RTSR range for sure. if you drop down there with the Dragon Tooth
With
equipped.
the gloves, yeah.
And the gloves. And since his health bar is not even fully displayed, since he's over
Oh yeah, has he got
1900 HP.
yeah.
Casually tanking the Hydra with the Dragon Tooth.
Chuck some fire bombs for good measure.
Not even bothering with jumping attacks, just smashing on the Hydra. Well, he's move swapped, so jumping attacks are actually hard to do.
Oh yeah, he kept the move swap all the time.
Yeah,
I
Pink
think that's
doesn't
actually
like...
part of his route, isn't it? Keeping move swap for a really long time.
Pink just hates to move swap, so he just keeps the move swap pretty much the full run.
Yeah, it's a in some places it's a difficult trick to actually do. Like if you're trying to move swap where he is now, it can be a little awkward.
Move swapping on slopes.
Yeah, move swapping on slopes or in the water, it's not great. And freeing Dusk for the most obvious and clear route into a DLC that anyone has ever devised.
Thank you, Miyazaki.
So yeah, this is the first part of getting for DLC, and now it goes going straight to Seath for the second part, which is obtaining the broken pendant from a crystal golem.
The fun part about that, this crystal golem he is about to kill was always there, even pre-DLC. And they just thought it's a good idea to give that golem a droppable item if you free Dusk before that.
If you do not free Dusk before, you do not get the item.
Yes. And again, the golem was always there.
Yeah, so
go figure it out.
Definitely not hidden. Let's just say that.
I'm not sure.
I like that in Dark Souls 2 it became just there are these places you can walk to and the keys are in your inventory already, and then they fixed that in Scholar by hiding all of the keys.
Ah, God, Scholar keys. Pink waving to us.
Yeah,
how nice.
So Pink's gonna do Duke Skip, which is
not now.
Yeah, he will shortly. He's gonna get the pendant we spoke about.
Yep, that's the crystal golem.
And then he's gonna go and do Duke Skip on the next elevator, I guess.
Yeah, Duke Skip not that hard of a skip if you practice it a lot, but most of our runners actually missed it at least twice this tournament. Even the really good runners that run this game for years.
Are you gonna cough and name any names though?
No, too many names to call.
Okay, so yeah, it's just a little bit of jumping around, and it's not. Oh, yeah, it's not incredibly precise, but it's at least a bit. And first try, so very good. And yeah, just killing that crystal dude who just gets in your way.
It's one of these skips. If you miss it once, you will miss it at least another time. Because you start to question your lineup.
Yeah, it really punishes you for like either being a bit nervous or a bit unsure of your lineup. So as we said before, going to head straight to the Crystal Caves, not going to get the bonfire in Duke's Archives.
Well, why would he? He has 1,000,000 HP and a Dragon Tooth.
You can still fall off.
Don't jinx him.
Not gonna...
We know the caster's curse is strong. But he won't do that, no.
Didn't even need to say that sometimes.
I wonder if he does manly drop or boy drop. Ah, boy drop. Yes. So there's a slightly earlier drop you can do that saves maybe like 2 seconds.
I'm
It's
not
risky.
even... Oh, okay. Did he put the ring on to reduce the full damage? Because he already
Yes,
had
he
half
did.
health.
I'm not sure why, but he did. Also casually walking over invisible platforms.
Yeah. It seems a little scary, especially the casual run through is infuriating, but once you know the route, it's relatively straightforward.
Yeah, you just see the way you can walk by the snowflakes that land on the path.
Oh,
Killing
yeah.
a clam.
Killing the clam is one of the sure ways to make sure that clam won't be in your fight.
Yeah, these clams can actually come into your fight and completely ignore Thief's body, so they can just walk through him. In an RTSR route, that's actually pretty scary because you're 1 HP away from death most of the time.
So, Pink throwing firebombs to destroy the crystal, and then, yeah. It's a pretty easy fight at this point. There's not much to worry about as long as you can get your attacks in. Yeah, there are a few ways you can try and spot the path. You can watch the snowflakes. You can drop prism stones, or you can fire arrows, or throw daggers at the ground.
Everything works. Okay, next boss will be Sith. Our favorite boss in the run, probably.
Yeah.
It's such a wonderful big boy.
The second bunny you fight after Ornstein.
Yeah, but this bunny is a bit big and supposed to be a wolf.
It's a pretty scary fight to an extent if you're in RTSR range, because he can do a lot of chip damage when he jumps around, which just sort of like slowly pushes you closer and closer, and you're like, ah, it only takes so many chips.
Also, he has a big sword in his mouth, but who cares about that?
Yeah, but you can see that coming pretty well as it hits you, and you regret decisions that you've made.
Yeah, just don't get hit by the sword. Pretty much how to beat Dark Souls.
Oh. No, he's not. Okay. I thought he might be going around to pick up the Hornet Ring.
Pink would never pick up a Hornet Ring. That would mean no move swap.
Yeah. But with Dragon Tooth plus 5, I mean, you do quite a lot of damage. Fair amount. And
yeah, tiny bits.
Don't last that long, anyway. Until really the DLC, I guess they get a bit longer.
Yeah, a bit, since he's not using RTSR. So now the bane of every melee route. Moonlight Butterfly.
So the problem with this boss is it just floats outside of melee range for quite a long time, and if you're trying to do a speed run, it's a little frustrating. But thankfully, Pink has 92 black fire bombs.
And it takes about 10 bombs to kill Butterfly?
Yeah. Gonna put on the armor to tank the attack.
What is he waiting for?
Don't know.
Pink?
Pink? He's
Pink?
just gonna just tank some hits.
I'm not sure what Pink is doing right now.
Just tanking. Or he turned, locked on.
Yeah.
Maybe he knows, and he's just gonna wait and just do the melee. Maybe.
I'm not sure. I don't know what he's doing.
You want to make a coffee or a tea? While he
That's Pink.
waits.
You never know. You never know. Maybe he know. Maybe he opened his SRL window. He waits for the landing. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And now he bounced. Oh, Pink. What a good guy. I was kind of worried that something happened to him for a moment.
Yeah, so when you've got full Havel set, and a ridiculous amount of health, you can just stand there and tank.
Yeah, he could have probably went AFK for like 2 more minutes. It was actually pretty good RNG from Butterfly to come down that early.
Yeah, you can fly around for quite a while.
Yeah, especially since he didn't damage him beforehand. If you damage Butterfly, he will land earlier because he goes to heal up when he lands.
Learn something new? I think I've pretty much always had magic going into that fight, so
Magic is so
landing and
nice for this
healing.
fight.
New
So yeah,
concepts.
time for the DLC on Pink's side.
Yeah. So it's kind of, the way the game kind of ends after the DLC is just a lot of, you know, one-shotting or very quickly killing a bunch of bosses. So the DLCs definitely has the tankiest enemies, for sure.
Yes, Manus and Calamita are really tanky. Artorias and Guardian not so.
No, Guardian is not so, although they have very high, like, magic resistances.
Well, have you ever seen a Crapple Mage run?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just run past Guardian and he dies.
They take extra hits. No, he's testing all the different buffs you can have.
So yeah, let's see. Guardian can be an RNG boss.
No
No,
brute here.
I lied. Guardian is 100% consistent.
Oh. Yeah. Pretty straightforward when you only get a
When you get
couple of
good
lightning attacks.
There are some runners who get like 14 lightning attacks in a row. But you gotta be Dutch for that, so it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's undone move swap.
Yeah, he wants to do Royal Wood Skip, I guess.
Just putting the shield on was interesting.
I wonder, will he buy Hidden Body for
shield in the
once?
right. Yeah. Oh, is he actually?
He actually goes to buy Hidden Body. Or he's baiting us.
Yeah, he's got hidden body.
He
Had,
actually
had
did
enough
it.
maybe of the running around without hidden body on the way to Manus, which is.
Oh, Pink is Dutch. Well... yeah, whatever.
Borrowing RNG from somewhere else, clearly.
So Pink will perform a pretty cool glitch now.
It's a very localized RNG, just wherever Brood is.
So Pink will
no
attempt
Stennis.
to plunge a ledge now, and then iframe the fall damage because you're actually able to roll during your fall if you are in the plunge attack animation. And perfect. Didn't take any fall damage. Normally you would die from this fall, even though it doesn't seem like a high fall. And man, I don't see Pink's problem with move swaps. He nailed every move swap first try.
Going to do the early Calamite trigger.
Yes, he can do that with his HP. No reason to be scared of anything.
It saves a very small amount of time in running back. So
It
at this
saves
point,
3 seconds.
yeah, you run back here. Normally wait to see Calamite fly past before homeward boning or dark siding. But because you run back, the time that you need to let pass, that happens anyway. Whereas it would be cancelled if you dark side or homeward bone early.
You always see the quit-out strat. Yeah, the quit-out strat is a thing from the past. We found the plunge method, and it's faster and no RNG involved than the quit-out strat where you fall off an enemy's head.
Okay, so Artorias. Let's see. Yeah. Actually, pretty conveniently, Staggers. No, unfortunately, goes buffs a bit early. Oh, and he missed it.
Missed the stagger, but
oh wow, with a ridiculous amount of health, you can just tank that.
Yeah, it barely hurts him.
Yeah, with RTSR that can be a bit scary, but
yeah, like stop missing hits, Pink. You can still die. It's still Dark Souls.
I'm not sure it's possible. Like, I'm just trying to like measure like how many like characters normally that would have killed. Is that like, would that have killed 2?
Yeah, probably. Like, he probably lost half his HP. A bit more, probably, since we don't see the full bar.
Oh yeah, you can't even see all of it.
He can't use hidden body.
He has got hidden...
Oh, his...
Yeah, his
blossom was
blossom
still
hand
active.
Two-hand the catalyst.
Yeah, so he can block.
So this is I think new. I don't think Pink did this in his in the last race.
Normally Pink just went all out without hidden body, since he's not scared of dying.
It's like this particular sorcerer is pretty scary, as you can
What
hear.
is RTSR? RTSR is red tier stone ring and the most overpowered item in the entire game. If you're under 20% HP, your damage gets boosted by 50%.
Yeah, it says 50%, but it's like it can actually be quite a bit more.
50 to 100%.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of what ratio it goes off.
Smash. And yeah, same. I'm trying to think, did he buy a talisman and then just not use it, or did he not buy one?
Just two-shot the mimic.
I don't think he bought anything, did he?
Yeah.
Get the crest key, which is another another obvious location for an item required for a boss.
Yeah, so the detour Pink did earlier in the Big Canyon was to trigger a boss fight, which you can't fight on your first encounter. Well, you could, but have fun shooting 6 hours of arrows.
Yeah, it's definitely not fast. So, Pink getting through the Hell Bridge with hidden body, which is much nicer than the dancing you have to do.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Even though he is like the biggest HP tank ever, this is the DLC, so enemies that shoot dark magic still hurt a lot.
I saw that coming in the back.
Yep, not only. Also, Master, please never post that emote again.
He quit out as the elevator was coming up, which both brings the elevator to the top and despawns an enemy that would normally be on it. Oh, not taking the peach bonfire.
Ooh, Pink going ham here.
Yeah, I'm probably going to use the last hidden body cast somewhere around here.
Yeah, to go over the bridge to Menace, since there's still a sorceress.
Dark speed sniper, yeah.
This sorcerer can snipe you over the entire bridge. That was so fun in my SL1 playthrough. 3 quit-outs to get over this bridge.
Nice. Doing SR1 though. Alright. So, one more move swap.
You can do it, Pink.
Oh yeah, easy.
I don't see his problem.
He's also at the start of the fight using, I don't know if he said using a green blossom, which makes your stamina regen a lot faster. Means you can get some extra attacks in. Oh, and the rain!
Getting the rain, the worst attack Menace can do, because it wastes time. You can't get close.
Time, and there's not really anything you can do about it.
So yeah, even though Pink has insane HP, Menace Dark Magic can still one-shot him.
Yeah, he isn't wearing any armor as well.
And I think he's happy to not use RTSR for this fight.
Yeah.
Since he got hit like 4 times already.
And
so
there
yeah,
we
that's
go.
Menace.
That's Menace.
Pink makes it look so easy.
3 of the 4 bosses for the DLC. Done.
You don't even need skill for Dark Souls speedrunning, just tank every attack. So yeah, now Pink going to talk to Hawkeye Goth. The last piece of the puzzle to activate the Calamite boss fight.
Yeah.
Just have to say yes twice to him, which is actually harder than it looks, because it's defaulted to no, and if you just spam through the dialogue, you press no.
Yes. There are a few dialogue boxes like that, where
Yeah.
it tries to sort of trick you.
Okay, I don't know why he bought that, but okay. So if he would say no here, he would have to reload his game and then talk to him again and try again to say yes. Really ironic that saying yes is one of the hardest things in this game.
Yeah, there's a few. I think there was another good one is Path after 4 Kings if you're doing classic Mail Draker.
Oh yeah, Calf after 4 Kings.
He gave the soul.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Not
normally people pop the soul before Kieran, but Pink actually gave it back. How much time does it save to give the soul back? I wonder.
Versus popping. Strats.
Popping makes you lose time because it's mean.
Don't always lose time by being mean.
Well, depends who you are mean against. If you kill Patches, it saves 20 minutes.
See if that happens later. Yeah, dark magic is pretty strong.
Yeah, since normal magic wasn't overpowered enough in this game.
Exactly. Like normal magic just needs a boost. So get dark magic in. Oh yeah, just shoot fire at the wall.
Yeah, he would do that all day if he didn't move. And gets the good opener.
Yeah.
So 5 move swap attacks should finish this fight. And again, Pink strats just tank the boss. Who cares?
Yeah, really helped out by the fact that you can get the Dragon Tooth +5 in order to just do so much damage.
I think I know what Pink's trying to do.
Is he trying the AI loop or?
Oh no, I thought he would go for a bomb finish.
Oh, no bomb finish. The 20 damage buffs. Yeah, that is kind of fair. Like, magic's pretty powerful, but it's helped by the fact you have a ring that boosts magic, a crown that boosts magic, and you have RTSR.
Yeah, what bosses does Pink have left now? I think 4 Kings, Nito, Gaping Dragon, Capra Demon, and that should be it.
Yeah, he's done Islith, and he's done Anolondo. So I think it's 4 kings, and yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Neato,
Man,
gaping.
he's actually on a really good pace for his route.
It's been actually one of the more fun things I think of this tournament was all everyone doing kind of different things.
Yeah, and Pink just
just
memeing it up every time.
Yeah, just varying levels of like safety and risk and speed.
Oh,
So the
yes,
like the Dragon Team
Pink will
has.
go for the 2 king setup he invented.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he gets it, it's great.
I think you have to
Shoot twice with a bow, do a throwing knife, then move swap, 3 attacks. On the 2nd king you shoot another arrow, then move swap again, and do 3 attacks.
yeah. When I say the Anor Londo segment, I mean Gwendolyn and Priscilla. He's done already.
Oh yeah, Pink about to do seal skip. So if you quit out on a slope, the game actually doesn't kill you instantly. So if he did it right, he should be out of bounds now, and he did it correct.
Yeah, and without
So,
full control, you have to do an extra quit afterwards in order
yeah,
to
so
get
now
closer
he
in
doesn't
speed.
need to let the water down in the New Londo ruins.
You just sort of wade through it.
Yeah, he is somewhere where he's not supposed to be. And friendly enough from the game, once again, it's just so nice that it all
And
ended
thankfully,
up
your
like
character
this.
can breathe underwater, which is very helpful.
Yes. But yeah, the 4 Kings boss room is actually down below in this out of bounds area. So we can just drop into it.
Idiot.
Oh, actually 3 arrows.
I think that was 4, was it? I don't know.
No, he missed the first one.
Okay. Oh!
Ooh, getting hit by the magic.
Yeah, I heard this was a fabled setup.
Yeah, that looks like half HP.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, a whiff.
He tries to get half of a move
Half
swap
an
hit
attack.
in.
Oh, a whole one.
Ooh, that might have messed it up. No, no.
Oh.
Okay, another one. 2
Oh,
kings,
and
ladies and
that's it.
gentlemen.
Wow. Very nice.
Very well done.
Yeah, Alibaba has had to forfeit with computer issues.
So yeah, coming up next will be Capra Demon. Just a casual one-shot.
Yeah.
The enemies are
people
probably
have it.
more dangerous than the boss.
Yeah. People have Dark Souls on PS3, just no one speedruns it.
Yeah, we should explain it like
Really?
Kamul does. Alibaba's character has no legs, so he can't run.
Yeah.
That's smart.
So it's a bit unfortunate, but maybe his character will come back with legs in the future. Oh. Oh well.
Triple.
I was
kill.
worried for a second, but then remembered that Pink has like max HP.
Yeah, so
Oh,
nice lower
and getting
underbird
the-
skip by Ping.
Not having to pick up the rubbish.
Yeah, that's just what's it called? Tradition for us runners to pick up the rubbish if we mess up lower underbird skip. So yeah, Capra, just a one shot.
Just a run back, yep. So much tanking with things in this route. Pretty
Yeah,
outrageous.
didn't even bleed from like 10 hits.
Ah, Havel armor.
You're so great.
Okay, on its way to Gaping Dragon. Which is another boss that actually you'd normally fight really early.
So he seems tanky, but in reality he isn't.
Yeah, seems a lot tankier in the first playthrough. Nice.
Killing the butcher lady.
Indeed. No, this isn't New Game Plus, this is a glitch.
Yeah, he used the duping glitch earlier to get over 10 million souls in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, this is all possible in New Game. I'll just post it in the chat. Okay, so Pink going to fight Gay Ping. Should only take a couple of hits, really.
3 hits, I think. Oh no,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah, no RTSR.
Still 3 hits.
Yeah, it's pretty outrageous.
Going for the tail cut.
Oh, you get it? Yeah, you got the tail cut as well.
Gets it. Pink with all the means. So what's left for Pink? Just Nito, I think. Oh, wonderful. Everyone listen.
And doing everything in the correct order, so... Oh.
He actually killed him!
Harsh.
How mean!
You get a different sound from that one. Seemingly... Oh, yeah, and dropping through here in order to go to Nito.
Yeah, that's not the fastest path, but if you go for the cleric trigger, or even kill, that's faster than walking around. So yeah, we will just have a bit of running around before we head to the next boss.
I'm guessing we're not going to get the plunges.
He probably won't do it since he loves to keep his move swap up.
Nice.
Skeleton is so
didn't
scared.
even really get to see it before it jumped off the edge. Just saw Pink's health and just went, nah.
Yeah, he just saw a pink dude with a big dragon tooth coming his way.
Yeah.
So quit out here to reset the enemies because they can block him at the door, also to skip the lever animation.
Yeah. And he's just gonna head down to the hardest boss in the game.
Yes. He might probably die to that. Man, I hope this joke gets old soon.
Yeah. The real sort of danger in this area is the bone wheels. I'm not going to say boss, but you're more likely to die to the bone wheels than you are to the boss.
Yeah, even with Pink's HP, the bone wheels can kill him easily.
Yeah.
If they ever get to hit him.
Yeah, they kind of just stagger lock you and you just watch your health bar just disappear. Nothing I could do.
So yeah, there's the hardest boss of the game. He's gone. What a funny joke.
It's nice delivery.
Well, I died to this boss once in a speedrun. You haven't run Dark Souls enough if you didn't die to Pinwheel.
Fair enough. It's actually, well, if you do the what was it, male Draco without the male, having to do that extra hit if you forget that.
Yeah, with the catalyst.
Yeah. Oh!
Killing Patches, save 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dragon Tooth does a pretty outrageous amount of damage. At +5 with really high stats. Because the other part of the glitch allows you to upgrade the Dragon Tooth to maximum strength pretty early. I would say it was just right after Quelag, but that's only because you do the bosses in a...
Yeah, only because you have to kill Quelag.
Yeah.
So yeah, now probably the last critical fight in his run, and I think the last boss before he can finish. So Nido is probably the only boss where he still can be scared to die, since there are a lot of enemies in the room. But since he has Havel's armor and only needs 4 hits to kill the boss, it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Yeah, it should be a pretty clean fight. Yep, on goes the Havel armor. Wait, he does the ring as well? Oh, for the
for
fall,
lower fall
I
damage.
guess. I didn't see how much health he had going in. Not hearing
he
any
already
screams,
lost quite a
so-
bit.
Heal up.
Yeah, so typical
that-
Drain 2+5 Nido fight, just tank everything.
Yeah, oh, big skeletons
Ooh,
though.
big skeleton, that's scary.
Oh, but yeah, they still only take like 1 hit.
One more hit should do it.
Yeah, if you can get 1 more in. Yeah, there we
easy.
go.
So yeah, Nido has this special thing, if you stand right in front of him, he can't hit you with any attacks other than his AoE attack.
And you can see that one coming.
Yeah, but since he has Havel's armor, he just tanks it. And yeah, that was the last boss before Gwyn. So Pink on his way to finish. If he doesn't die now, he gets a sub 30 RTA. That's pretty good.
Sub 30?
Yes, sub 130.
Yeah.
Sub 90. That's actually pretty good.
It is pretty good for the races.
This was a deathless. Oh no, he died in the Sense Fortress at the early game.
Oh
but
yeah,
that
the
was his
Sense
only
Fortress
death.
Yeah, it's been pretty solid for his route.
For his route, this seems like a pretty solid time. I'm not sure since I never run no RTSR routes.
Not the new any percent. Then.
Well, yeah, I run the new any percent from time to time, but
I guess that's not all bosses, yeah.
yeah. For all bosses, I only run with RTSR because it is fun.
Fun. Tense.
Well,
Yes.
I like doing huge damage.
That's fair. So yeah, I guess we're also gonna get move swap Gwyn.
Yeah, move swap Gwyn. Not my favorite Gwyn fight. I like to parry him more.
Yeah, I think the move swap one sort of looks scarier than it is, maybe.
Yeah, because Gwyn can jump out of the stagger and getting
If he
him back
jumps
into
out,
that is a bit scary because
Kind
he
of
has
annoying.
fast
You need to
attacks.
you need to get another running attack on him.
Or you
pretty
just
quickly.
restart the fight, which is slow.
Oh,
He actually hit. So yeah, now Gwyn will be just stuck in a stun lock if he doesn't decide
and
to
he
jump
does
out.
not take that many hits, and another one finish.
And that's the
No
game.
firebomb though.
No firebomb. I'm a bit disappointed in Pink.
Oh, but just dropping the dung
Wonderful Pink.
in the fire. Very nice.
So yeah, 129.01. Really nice. GG
Yeah.
no re. That was a really good run
Solid
from
run.
Pink.
Yeah, it was a really good run. Just unfortunate that Alibaba's hardware failed him.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's see. Sadly, Alibaba is, since we are in the losers round, Alibaba will be out of the tournament. Okay, let's see. Who is Pink running against next?
Pink will be up
now?
against Catalyst.
Ooh, Pink against Catalyst. Who do you think will win this race?
We shall see. I've seen Catalyst get some pretty good memes in his run
Yeah.
in previous, especially in his last run. So I mean, anything can happen.
Anything can happen in races, that's
We've
true.
seen quite a few memes.
So let's see, can we get Pink up in here or... Oh, he's in... Yeah. If Pink and Alibaba want to join for a quick interview, I think we still have
We've
time for
probably
that.
got to be pretty quick, 'cause it looks like they're getting ready for the next
Oh yeah, they already have people
Already.
in the
in the setup.
setup, so I don't think we even have time for that, since we are so delayed.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, yeah, unfortunately not much of a race, but a pretty solid run from Pink. And so when's the next race? What's the next one coming up?
The next one coming up, let me check real quick. The next race we have coming up is tomorrow at 2 p.m. EDT, Camille versus Immersive Kimp, with
Oh,
Too Red to Game and Mr. Brute as the commentators.
yeah, that should be pretty interesting.
That will be a really good ride. Then the next one will be on Friday, 12 p.m. EDT, Wolfie 87 against Lucida. And the next one will be Sunday, 1 p.m. EDT, Sastutin against Nex. That will also be a really good race, and we still have
Yeah.
some races to schedule, so there might come more
There
races
might be
in
one
this
in
time.
between. Yeah. So, good few races to look forward to, and so thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to Speed Gaming for hosting, and thanks to the runners
For running. And
yes.
yeah, sorry again for the technical difficulties at the start of the race and then during the race.
Yeah.
Really
Thank
unfortunate.
you. Thank you, Gandrake, for continuing commenting while my internet broke.
No worries. I gotcha.
All right.
So yeah,
So,
that's everything from us.
that's everything from us. I think we'll say bye. So thank you, and see you at the
Goodbye,
next race.
everyone.
Bye.